everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll tell you the story of Tenali Rama and the Statue of Justice. One fine morning, a grand merchant from Persia visited the court of King Krishnadevaraya. Along with spices and silks, he brought a strange gift, an intricately carved statue of Lady Justice. The statue had a blindfold, a sword in one hand and scales in the other. The merchant said, "This is a symbol of true justice. It always reveals the righteous and punishes the wicked." The court was impressed. Krishnadevaraya ordered the statue to be placed in the palace courtyard and declared, "Let this statue be a symbol to remind everyone that justice in my kingdom will be fair and fearless." But not everyone was happy with the new arrival. Soon, strange things started happening. A few dishonest ministers who were secretly stealing from the treasury began falling ill mysteriously. One man claimed, "I stared at the statue for too long and now I can't sleep. Her eyes are covered, but I feel like she sees me." Another guard said he heard the statue whisper at night. Whispers spread across the city. "The statue is cursed." King Krishnadevaraya, though skeptical, grew concerned. Is it magic, a blessing, or a trick? So he turned to Tenali Rama. Tenali Rama visited the statue that night, dressed as a simple gardener. He sat quietly behind a tree in the courtyard watching. Around midnight, he saw something odd. Two shadowy figures approached the statue. They knelt, spoke in hushed tones, and seemed to place something under the base. Then they vanished. Tenali crept closer to examine the base. It had a small opening, like a drawer. Inside, he found a folded scroll and a pouch of gold coins. The scroll read, "O Lady Justice, protect me. I offer this gold to avoid punishment." Tenali smiled. "Ah, so the statue doesn't speak, but someone's listening." So the next day, Tenali approached the king with a plan. That night, Tenali placed his own note and gold under the statue. But his note read, "I know who you are. Tonight I'll meet you here. Come alone." Then he hid in the shadows again. Sure enough, at midnight, a man crept towards the statue, looking both ways. It was Minister Venkanna, one of the king's trusted courtiers. As Venkanna bent down to check the drawer, Tenali leapt out. "Looking for a divine message, Minister?" The minister froze. I can explain." "I'm sure you can," Tenali said calmly, "right after you explain it to the king." In court the next morning, the king sat on his throne with a grave expression. Tenali stepped forward with the pouch, the notes, and Minister Venkanna in chains. "This statue did not curse anyone," Tenali announced. "It became a collection box for bribes." He turned to Venkanna. "You and your allies made up ghost stories to scare others. Then you convinced people that offering gold at the statue would save them from royal punishment. You took the gold and controlled justice from the shadows." Venkanna bowed his head in shame. King Krishnadevaraya was furious. Justice is not a statue, it is the law of this land and no man is above it. He ordered Venkanna's property seized and returned the stolen gold to treasury. The statue was left standing, but now with a new plaque at its base that read, "Justice sees not through the eyes, but through the truth." Tenali Rama bowed. Even blindfolded, justice can see lies if someone is willing to look closely. So the moral of the story is that true justice isn't found in fear or statues, but in truth and courage. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one with another twist, another tale and another truth. Bye bye, see you very soon.